Hi everyone and welcome back to the virtual classroom where we look, listen and learn together. I found something on a walk the other day, fallen from a tree. Maybe some noisy parrots had perched in the tree and broken it off. That happens sometimes when they're looking for the nectar in these blossoms. And they're quite fluffy blossoms. They've got sort of needle-like petals on them. Very delicate too, but they're a beautiful colour. These eucalypt blossoms are a beautiful bright pinky red or purpley colour. And it has beautiful leaves as well. I thought I might try and make one of these beautiful blossoms today. I might practice my scissor skills and even some painting skills. And you'll need a piece of paper. It doesn't have to be too big because those blossoms are quite small, though we'll make them a little bit bigger, I think. And I'm going to cover my whole page in paint. And I'm going to cover both sides of my paper because I'm going to open that blossom up. So first, I'm going to paint one side of my page. And this page, I'm reusing this page. It's got some paint on it, so I'm not going to waste it. So I'm going to cover this whole page here with some paint. And you can use paper that has already been used before. That's not a problem. That's a great thing to do because that's a sustainable thing to do. So if you've got any, it's called scrap paper or wise paper in your house, because we make wise choices when we're sustainable. So if you have any wise paper in your house, you can reuse it. You could even make these with newspaper. Paint the newspaper beautiful, bright colours to bring it back to life. That's one side there. And then you would let that dry, but I'm going to be quick and I'm going to turn it. And on the other side, we're going to paint that beautiful pink, bright pink colour. You see that I'm filling this whole space because I'm not going to the shop and buying my own paper. I'm actually colouring my own paper and using it for my own learning at home. And these blossoms grow on the gum tree and they are beautiful because they sometimes fall from the trees and you can collect them. Maybe put them in your nature treasure box. There we go. And maybe keep those strokes going one way so that when it dries, you have a beautiful page full of colour. Oh, that's printed on the other side too. Now I've got it on my hand as well. I'm going to let that dry. Let's see. I've got a dry piece here. And you can see on the back it's a bit yellow. That might be the pollen of the blossom. And on this side, it's that pinky red colour. It's beautiful. And I'm going to cut it into a strip like that with my scissors. Oh, my scissors have a bit of sticky tape on them. And with your piece of beautiful coloured paper here, I'm going to cut all the way along, moving along as you cut to make it a bit like grass. But I'm not cutting all the way through because if I cut all the way through, that piece has fallen off. So just cut to the end bit. So there's a little bit left, so it's still hanging on and it's shaggy. I'm not cutting all the way through. Keep cutting all the way to the end. And I might cut this one in half to make two blossoms here. And then I'm going to connect it together with some tape. Oh, that lucky piece was sitting there. I'm going to connect that together. And you can see that I've made a blossom. It's a beautiful blossom. If we make the other one, get my tape, cut piece of tape. And then I have this one here. Another pink blossom with its beautiful needle-like petals on it. And put a bit of tape. You could use glue as well. There we go. There are those blossoms, and you can connect these blossoms. You could use them as finger puppets, like that. Where is Blossom? Where is Blossom? Here I am, here I am. How are you today, Blossom? Very well, I thank you. Run away, run away. You can do some finger puppets with these beautiful pink blossoms that you've made. You can sing with them, or you can actually connect them to a stick that you might have found that was once full of blossoms but now no longer. And you can bring that beautiful stick back to life by connecting them on and making those blossoms grow at your own home. There we go. Beautiful blossoms sitting in the tree, ready for a parrot to come collect. Uh-oh, that blossom fell off. Ready for a parrot to come and collect nectar, to be very delicate with these blossoms. There we go. There's my blossoms that I have grown at home. And they look a little bit like those ones, don't they? They grew very quickly. That was pretty amazing. Did you see them start to uncurl and open themselves up? Maybe you can try and make your own blossoms at home by cutting your paper. Remember how we only go halfway through that, or 3/4 of the way through that paper, not all the way. And you can do thicker blossom petals if you like. You can make a big blossom like this and spread them all out. Oh, this one's very open. Beautiful blossom that one is. You could stick them on your window and see how the light comes through the blossom too. Maybe you might have a little parrot, a little toy parrot that you might like to come and get some nectar from this blossom. Why don't you give it a go at home? Can't wait to see some of your blossoms that you create. You might even use textures to colour in your piece of paper, or some dye, some red dye that you have. Give it a try. Have fun creating blossoms. I'll see you next time. Bye.